change, and then you still have to go out and do this work. But I'm not, at the end of the day, if that one don't work, then if 250 too high for you, then when you get a stack in the future, already 250 is another one that don't work. I just don't do the stack. But I can't go in and say I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt over at one house, and I give you 300-400 off, or I take off 1,000, or I take off 200-300, and then we get to the end of the day. Now you send me to a stack. Now I mean, you feel like, okay, well, where is it that you feel that I got to give all the time away for free, though? That's what I'm just trying to say.
No, it's not what I'm saying at all, brother. I mean, I understand exactly what you said. What you said, I'm okay with what you said, but what you originally told me was they replaced the stack from the basement all the way to the top.
Okay, I'm going based on what they said.
Right, but
they saying we replace 7 feet of pipe. That's a long run. That's taller than me. Usually 7 feet would go from the basement to the top, but in the case of this, 7 feet probably went from close to the floor up to the ceiling. So it's still 7 feet of pipe.
Right, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because you said you were charging me because they went from the basement all the way to the top, which I understand that, but that.
Let's reiterate on it again. I'm charging you $250 to do the job.
Okay, I mean.
That sound better?
I mean, long.
They told me they had 79 inches. The 79 inches is 7 feet of pipe. And usually when I go do a stack pipe job, and I can show you invoices, I charge $350 for that. I went and did a stack pipe.
I got no problem, brother.
I did 2 of them, and I got $1,000.
Brother, I got no problem with that. All I'm just saying is what you and I discussed at first. Now, that's fine. If you're saying it's $250 because it was 78 inches, okay, I'm good with that. But the original thing.
Because that's what I'm charging for the job, regardless of what the footage is. The job pays a certain amount for the actions that you do.
So what you're saying is, if you done it from the basement all the way to the second floor, it'd have still been $250.
Oh no, it wouldn't have.
That's my point that I'm making.
Right. If I went from the basement to the second floor, no, it wouldn't have been no $250.
No, but that's what you had originally said. So it's $250 for the 78 inches. That's normal, right? No, I'm just saying, bro. Hey, you know how I am, man. I mean, when it comes to dollars, man, it got to make sense. That's all I'm saying. I don't mind paying what you say you got to pay, but if you say one thing, I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because my brother was there when they was doing the work. And that's why I had to call you to confirm, because I said, wait a minute. They said they did this, but they only did 78 inches, so I'm charged $250 for 78 inches, which you just confirmed. Okay, that's good, but I just want to be, in the future, I want to be on the same page when we say what you say you're going to do.
I got to watch my word with you then. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, because you said you wasn't there, so you don't know. You just told me what they did.
I seen the pictures, and the person that I sent there, and I might have told to you before, that's my number 2 employee. So I don't have nobody as good as her. I trust her word over anything, because me and her trial and error, we've been working hands on, so I know what she not to do. She does houses by herself. So if she go in and she do it, it's going to be right, versus if I send somebody else, I can't send them. They only can snake drains. Because there's only certain people I send in the house to do repair work. It's me or her. Everybody else, you just snake a drain. That's it.
Well, who did the work over on Patton?
That wasn't even her. That was the other people. That was the reason why I switched it up. I tried to do something a little different, but that ain't working. It's got to be me or her.
Okay, so that's all you have right now, just you and her. So the other.
So I got me and her, and I got a couple other people. But the other people that I use, they only really going in to snake a drain. They're not going in to do repair work like that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't a kitchen faucet, a bathroom faucet, or a toilet, if it's some complicated stuff like a stack or a repipe or redoing some items, if I'm not there on the crew with them, and she's not there on the crew with them, then we just don't do that. Because, we're trying to control our cost error for the jobs that we're dealing with. Because we don't want to have a situation that we got to go back. Because even though it might be some small little minor stuff, but you still got to go back to do that small little minor stuff.
Yeah, and that was...
that takes time. That takes time, and then, you calling me or somebody else calling me, we don't need that.
Right, because you got to go back over there to tighten up those things on Patton. We discussed that already.
Say it again, sir.
Because you got to go back and tighten up those things on Patton that I seen.
Right. We talked about that. Which I was going to get the key from you when I seen you. I'm still up here at the building, working on my vehicle, trying to get my vehicle together.
Oh, okay, because I was waiting on you for the deposit for on Woodside, which since 10:30 this morning.
Right. True. But
It is now 3:00.
Right. Which if I can't get the vehicle, I can't go to Woodside because I'm trying to organize the vehicle to see what we got. And my plan is to go to Woodside tomorrow in the morning. But we'll pick up the materials from Home Depot late tonight, so we'll have it for tomorrow.
So who's going to do that job?
Me and her.
You and her.
Yep.
All right, then. I'll just see you at some point, brother. Just want to make certain that we was clear on everything that we discussed.
Ain't no problem.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
She did something I didn't like when she first got there, though.
What's that?
She opened the door, and she on the passenger side. She opened the door, and she had some garbage and stuff on her hand, and she just dropped it out the truck.
You didn't say nothing?
And I looked at her, and I said, I'm sure she's gonna pick it up when she get out. By the time she get out, it blew down the street, and I'm like, wow. I'm just surprised she did that.
Should have said something. I would have said something. Do you drop garbage in front of your damn house? That's what I would have said. See, that's what I'm saying. We're going, and I'm gonna have to end up making some more changes. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I deal with so much of this nonsense, little stuff that we shouldn't have to be dealing with. And it's rough sometimes. It's rough. I mean, everybody want to work, but nobody want to put forth the effort to really do the job the right way. Or then they want to try to turn around and fucking squeeze you for the money that you don't. I don't think they should be paid, but they say, see, he tried to justify that. That's why I called. He told me that they redid the stack from the basement.
I was listening.
To the top.
Different price for the basement. Different price, and that's the price he gave you for the basement. To the top. When you
right,
cornered
and that's right.
Cornered him, say you didn't do the basement. That means you should get a different price then.
That's right. Yeah, so if that's what you charge me for the basement to the top, then I want the whole thing replaced for the $250 that you just said.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree on that.
Then he gonna turn around and say, "Oh, it was 78 inches, so that's the part that we normally charge anyway." I said, "No, that's not what the fuck you told me. You told me you charged me $250 because you replaced the stack from the basement to the top. Now Daryl was sitting there when they cut 78 inches, and you telling me it's still $250? Wait a minute, we got a problem."
I agree. He got caught.
He got caught up. Sure he did.
Got caught.
No, he got caught up there trying to do that bait and switch shit.
Yeah.
He bait you and then he switched the price on your ass.
That's why these contractors scared of me, because see, I'll corner them up in a minute. I'll catch you up in your shit.
That's no bait and switch.